just going to go ahead and start videoing because I'm trying a little something with my camera.
Okay.
And we should have omnidirectional mic in place.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
His and hers kind of thing.
That's true. One thing I did forget to ask you, because it came up, was the songs on living on the ones that went on to be on living in the material world. Can you tell us which songs you played on?
No, because I forgot. I forgot to even look at the album to see. You know, gonna play those Sue Me, Sue You blues, and but what the Material World album was really most of it, for the better part of it, was outtakes. Try some, buy some. Were outtakes from or just extra material that we had when we recorded All Things. I mean, there was enough material for another album, and it turned into Living in the Material World.
There was an extraordinary amount of songs.
Yeah, I remember they came back over and I did the part for Try Some, Buy Some. Oh, it's great. I mean, it's really an orchestral piece, you know. But George let us. It was a pump organ. It had like mandolins, and then I believe they came back and put a mandolin chorus on it, you know, for quartet or something. I'm not for sure. Because I don't sit around and listen to records, and you know, as you know, and I certainly haven't gone through any other George Harrison records except for the re-release.
Maybe one day they'll forgive us.
Well, you know.
Who knew we had so much sway?
Yeah, who'd have known, you know? But you don't know what you don't know until you find out, and then it's up to you to do something about it, you know, with the knowledge that you
Then
gain.
you have to hire protection.
Yeah, you know. Had to call off the law.
Well, why don't we break out the records so that you can go through that and you can give us some more
I
information.
don't have the record. All I have is what's hanging on the wall.
Well, maybe you could go look at what's hanging on the wall and get it. Get an idea.
Yeah, I just have the gold album. But Try Some, Buy Some, Sue Me, Sue You blues. One or two of the others.
The reason I ask
didn't play on all of it.
Because you're not credited on there.
No,
from what I know. So,
no. And neither was any of the other people who on the spillover material. I don't know why, you know. And George ain't around to say anything, but.
I'm sure they'll make something up.
Funny people, you know.
All right, well, you're looking good.
College, right. Thank you, Hal Lansky. Oh yeah, my Lansky brothers, one of my Lanskys. I got a dozen of them from Lansky brothers. Me and Elvis shop at the same place.
Excellent. Let me come back to you, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So you found the songs, right?
Yeah, I went online. I'd forgotten some of these things because I don't sit around thinking about all this, talking about it. But on Living in the Material World, I'm on that one, and on Give Me Love, I'm playing pump organ on Give Me Love, Give Me Peace on Earth, help me hope with this, tra-da-da. Oh yeah, he was playing a lot of syncopated stuff, accents, you know, and Give Me Love and Sue Me, Sue You blues. I played a Hammond on that. I didn't play on the rest of it at all. no part of it. There was 3 or 4 other songs on the record. I believe
Well,
Jim Keltner and Jim Horn played on it. Gary Wright was on it. He was on there, and
well, you said most of the people that were on All Things
Yeah.
would spill over into that. So
yeah, some of them just spilled over, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Try Some, Buy Some. I believe Try Some, Buy Some was in there. Boy, that was a great song.
Well, you must have been quite happy when that came out.
Yeah, well, I didn't even get a copy of it. Just,
You got a
you know,
record.
I got the gold album, but yeah, I don't know. I never really sat around and listened to all the material.
Mm-hmm.
And when we were recording, the songs I would listen to were like Neil Diamond, Jonathan Livingston Seagull, Chick Corea, Gary Burton, Crystal Silence. That was my listening thing. I didn't do a whole lot of, never have done a lot of listening to other people's stuff, and especially my own stuff after I did it. All Things Must Pass record, I heard it back out at Friar Park, George. We had the playback in the music room, and that's the first time I heard it in its entirety, as a vinyl, and then when I got my copy, I went over to Bobby Key's house, and he always had a great system. When he blasted it and blasted the neighborhood, and that was about it,
Well, you were busy you were in the business of making music, and
not listening
most
to
people weren't listening. You'd go out to clubs and I'm sure see people.
Yeah, all the time. Too much, as a matter of fact. But for me, the live version of Let It Rain was a great drive-in song. So I would I'd get to going too fast. And shift out.
That could be a great car commercial.
Yeah, but they don't advertise Ferraris,
True. Maybe some other kind of one. Got a little dog trying to crawl.
Yeah, we got a
crawl
little
at me
dog
here.
thing going on. That's all right.
Well, anything else you want to say about living in the material world?
No, I was glad to be a part of it.
Were you singing on that at all? I guess you were singing.
No, I didn't sing on it. Just played on it.
Okay.
Uncredited, but that's all right. I know I'm there, and people who know.
Well, they make a guess.
Yeah.
They make a guess, pretty much.
I just feel really fortunate to have been a part of that whole musical time, and an integral part as well. Even though I didn't, I knew what my role was. I knew it was a real important role, but I didn't sit around thinking about it because I was busy living it.
Right. Well, today what's happening, the big thing that's happening in the music world is they're buying up all the old catalogs.
Yeah.
And they're in the millions and millions and millions of dollars.
And all these people that can't tap their feet or snap their fingers.
No. I mean, like Bing
tune.
Crosby, the Bing Crosby people his family have decided that they would do that. Well, of course, Stevie Nicks did that along.
I'm talking about the people that are buying that can't whistle a tune,
Well, but
the people that are spending all that money.
Wall Street's involved in music now,
Yeah.
so it's
Wall
like,
Street
this is
don't
what's
whistle.
going on. It's just the way, Wall Street don't whistle.
No.
It's just the way it's going because they know how much money is in streaming. So the good thing is all the music from how far you want to go back is going to be
Worth a lot of money.
It's worth a lot of money. It's being played, and
just keep sitting on it. I'm sitting on all of mine, from all the years. My catalog will be worth a whole lot more after I leave the scene, and it's going to be a while from now, but that's how it works, like my Bobby Whitlock records and all that.
we don't exactly push anything, so maybe we'll change that a little bit.
No, we don't push anything.
No.
We're just kind of staying in the flow.
People are always trying. Well, you should do this. You should do that. Don't they think that we know this?
No, I mean we do things like put down a lot of mulch. 20 bags of mulch or something like that. 18 bags of mulch.
Today was a busy day. You fixed several doors today. And
some screen doors, putting screen on. Yeah, like getting the house right, bit by bit,
Well, the weather is a little cooler, so
yeah,
that's been
it's
helpful.
nice. It's nice to be outside here. It's nice to be here anyway. I know we have a lot of our friends and neighbors that are dialing in on us, and hello to everybody, People out here, the small ranch is 3,500 acres. That's a small ranch. And some of them have a lot of land, too much land.
The other day we decided to just take a left off the main road, and we drove right into all those gigantic turbines. Those things
wow, that's amazing.
Kind of daunting.
Freaky.
A little freaky.
Yeah, freaky, a little freaky.
Even the
when
dogs
you're
are
in the middle of all those giant turbine fans, Pretty amazing. Those things aren't small at all.
Crazy.
No.
Anyway, okay. Well, thank you for the information. Really
Yeah, I hope. Thanks for whoever it was that asked that. Ask about it.
Well, over the course of several months now, people have asked about that. So.
Yeah. If anybody has any questions that I can answer.
Well, I get a lot of questions. Okay, well, let me just ask. I can ask about this one. People have asked numerous times about the Tedeschi Trucks Layla record that they recorded.
Oh, I haven't heard it.
We've
But
heard little parts of it.
Just bits and pieces. I'm flattered. Of course, we knew that it was coming out. Michael Eaton told us before it was out that it was coming out. But I've never heard the whole thing.
But what I've heard is really, really good.
Yeah, it's really, really good. They, they went to great length to make it as right as possible. And what I've heard is way up there, to make the Derek and the other guitar player,
Trey Anastasia, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was just kind of coincidental that they had their parts all worked out before they got together, before they really decided. I think somebody in passing just said, why don't you just do the whole record, and then that threw the light on for them. And yeah, it's really good. What I've heard is really, really good. Of course, I'm flattered and an honor to have them record any of my stuff, much less all of it, But to do that whole album, it took a whole lot of fortitude and confidence to approach a task as daunting as to redo all the guitar work and everything, just like it was on the record. And they did a great job, They did a great job.
That's the only one I can think of at the moment, but that was good.
Well, yeah, and that's...
Question-wise.
I haven't heard the whole thing, but I'd like to, and I'm looking forward to it, But what I have heard, pretty cool, And I did hear this, that when they did the Red Rocks show, that they did all the songs, and then they played my version off the Layla album, Thorn Tree in the Garden, for the closing of the thing. I'm glad I wasn't there. I'd probably started crying, But I'm flattered, by all of that. Glad I'm around.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much.
Okay.